Why, hello everyone. Welcome. It's Monday night, so it's time to get retro. Here with the open source scan converter, a Model 1 Genesis, my 8-bit DOE controller, and Sonic the Hedgehog. But not the one you're used to. No, this is the Sega Master System version of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is basically a console port of the Game Gear version of that same game. I just saw the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I decided, you know what would go good with that? A Sonic the Hedgehog game. Like my thinking? That's a kind of unoriginal thinking you can only expect to get on this channel and every other channel. Welcome, this is my weekly Monday night stream I do every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I play retro games on retro systems. And I define anything retro as predating HDMI, so SCART, component, VGA, which are the three things my open source scan converter supports. It's all retro as far as I'm concerned, up to and including the Wii. So, yep, I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog 1 for the Sega Master System on a Model 1 Genesis, because I definitely don't have a Master System. And yeah, let's get started here. Now, a couple of ground rules to remember. This is basically Sega's competitor to the 8-bit Nintendo system, so it's going to kind of look, let's just say, not as impressive as its Genesis counterpart. But, and it's also going to be a bit on the slower side, but it should still be interesting. Now, unfortunately, because the Master System controller only has 2 buttons and a D-pad. No start, no select button. I can't pause it, not easily. And unfortunately, when I try to hit the pause button on my doohickey here, it tends to crash the system. So I'm pretty much not going to be able to pause it once I get started here. And yeah, I guess let's just get going here. And I'll offer some thoughts in a spoiler-free manner of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie that I just watched with some friends. Alright, here we go. Starting out, Green Hill Zone. Where else would you start in a Sonic game, huh? Emerald Hill Zone? Mushroom Hills? Don't think so. Give me Green Hill Zone. So yeah, like I said, I saw the Sonic movie today. In fact, that's the reason why I'm a little bit late starting, because I just got back from it and eating out at a ramen place. I'm not normally into ramen, but I'm not going to review the food I ate. It was alright. Yeah, the Sonic movie, long and the short of it, it was okay. It's pretty much what I expected. A road trip movie starring Sonic. some guy who wants to be a cop in San Francisco, because of course it's going to be San Francisco, and his wife, fiance, whatever, and Jim Carrey acting like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey doing what Jim Carrey does, chasing after him. Oh, he's apparently Robotnik somehow. I saw this Jim Carrey in that portrayal, but whatever. It was good enough. Got the job done. If you've seen Jim Carrey movies from the 90s, you know what to expect out of that performance. Apparently I'm having a little bit of a sync issue here. One second. Not sure what's happening there. Sorry about that. Hey, someone in the chat. Welcome. What's up? How's it going? I'm just playing some Sonic on the Master System for the Master System while talking about the Sonic movie. I saw it. It's okay. It's not, I definitely wouldn't call it, like, Oscar-worthy, but it's an okay movie. Probably one of the better video game movies you'll see this year. Not that that's much in the way of praise. But yeah, hopefully they make a sequel to it. It does have a lot of fan-servicey moments in it, but I feel like it definitely could have gone further. It's more like a kid-friendly buddy cop road trip movie type thing. Will they cram as many of those type of movie cliches, as well as many let's say kid cliches as you can. Sonic flosses. And also just a handful and a good number of Sonic references. Also references to the Olive Garden and Zillow. And maybe some other obviously paid product placement that I wasn't picking up on. Yeah. I had no expectations for it. In fact, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure if I even wanted to see it, but back in my day... crap. Oh, yeah, that's right. Back in my day, the two biggest things to me as a kid in the 90s were Sonic and Jim Carrey. And as a result, I felt like I owed it to myself to see this movie, owed this to myself from the 90s. Otherwise, it would be kind of a waste. It's like, go back in time, tell myself 25 years ago, hey, it's going to be a Sonic movie starring Jim Carrey. And then also, I didn't see it because I didn't feel like it. Yeah, that would not fly with me from 25 years ago at all. I mean, I went to the theaters to see Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls twice, if not more. I don't know why, but yeah. Sonic, Jim Carrey, the two biggest things I was obsessed with back then, and... Whoa. Okay, is that... What? I just find a Chaos Emerald hidden in the world? I think I had this game on the Game Gear, but unfortunately that Game Gear was stolen, and I never attempted to re-buy this game. I have a copy of Sonic 2 that doesn't work, but I want to play that game anyway. On the Game Gear, that is. I don't know if there's any other 2D Sonic games where the Chaos Emeralds are just lying out in the open, like... Well, not in the open, but in regular game levels. That's a little bizarre. But whatever. I'll roll with it, I guess. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so if you want to see a fairly lighthearted, inoffensive, kid-friendly movie starring Sonic that possibly sets up a sequel, I hope it sets up a sequel, then yeah, go ahead and see Sonic the Hedgehog. My favorite video game movie is still going to be Mortal Kombat, though. The original 1994 or 95, whenever that was. Although I'm not entirely sure if I actually want to see that movie again. Oh, Robotnik. Well, yeah, I enjoyed seeing it. And I will look forward to a sequel, assuming they do one. Heard that this game had the best opening weekend of any, I still have my shield. No rings, though. Of any, video game-based movie. Although, while its opening weekend may have been good, as far as, viewership or audience, there was like 3 other people besides me and the 2 friends I went with to see that movie at the theater I was at. Okay. A strange waiting game of, Ooh. Screwed that one up. Oh, no, no, don't worry about it. Stuff happens. I'm good at video games. Keep that in mind. No, stuff happens. To be perfectly honest, I'm actually surprised anyone watches this stuff. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Just don't adjust your picture. Don't adjust your dials, folks. I am actually this bad at games. Okay, let's, I guess hit him a couple times and then get ready to jump over it. Probably could have hit him again. But since I've already died twice on this, boss fight, I'm not gonna risk it by being too, what's the term? Reckless? Gotta say though, this is probably the least impressive, or the least amount of effort I've seen Robotnik put into trying to beat Sonic with this thing. Alright. This is a Master System, folks. They can't all jump out at once. Okay, so if I had to take a guess, I would say that, I would say that, there's 1 Chaos Emerald hidden in each of these worlds. There's probably only 6 of them, right? By the way, that music, as pointed out by the gaming historian of this level, was actually covered or sampled by a Whitney Houston song. I'll look that up, I guess, on YouTube. This chorus right here. Okay. Oh, I got it. Sorry, it took me a moment. But yeah, let's see here. I had a pretty rough time with finishing Shadow of the Colossus. Got pretty angry at that game, actually. Some of it was justified, but probably not all of it. That last boss, man. I can't imagine trying to do that on the original PlayStation 2. Last boss fight was hard enough, but having to do a slowdown and that would have been an unbearable nightmare. As it was still pretty unbearable. I had to look it up on the internet. Hey, look. Chaos Emerald. How do I get there? I had to look up on the internet how to actually do it. Apparently you stab the other hand. How do I get the emerald? What? Was I supposed to spin dash through it? Oh well. I missed an emerald, I guess. Well, yeah, it turns out you had to stab the second hand in order to get it to hold steady for a few moments. Which makes no sense, because every time you stabbed that thing, it made a big flinching motion that you had to grab onto for. And also didn't have a blue marker on the back of its hand indicating you needed to stab there. I think if they did that, I would have known what to do. But regardless, I made it through there. I think I've determined that I need to use the internet more for situations where I just can't figure it out. I use this scrolling level. I ever pick up a game I'm excited for? Not yet, but I am excited for Ori when that comes out, and Doom Eternal as well. Those are so far, the two big games that are going to be coming out in the, let's say, first half of this year that I'm going to get. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. No, that unfortunately I was wrong about the release date of that. It's actually coming out next month. Apparently Wikipedia is not a great source for video game release dates, because it told me February 11th, and it's not until March 11th. So yeah, I just have to wait. This is some Mario-style force-scrolling thing here. Because it's Sonic 1, there's no spin dash yet. Or Tails. Ah. That could get gnarly. Yep, those are authentic jail bars you're seeing there. What's this thing? And as of right now, the game I'm playing is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the Wii U. I had to give that game a whirl. I streamed the early parts of the Wii version of that about a year or so ago. And I just stopped playing it for whatever reason. I've never actually finished a 3D Zelda game. I finished the original Zelda and A Link to the Past. Still don't understand the point of this particular bonus scene. The emeralds are not in it. I think there's a continue you can find somewhere. I don't know. Let's see what Robotnik has in store. Maybe he'll put a little more thought into his machine. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Zelda. Well yeah, I started playing that again. Like I said, I've never beaten a 3D Zelda game, but I have beaten a couple of the 2D ones. Link to the original one and Link to the Past. Okay, that's what he does. I've also beaten 3D action-adventure games that are very clearly Zelda-style games. Darksiders and Okami HD. Whoa. A little tough there, isn't it? What's going on here? Also, why no rings? Okay, I'm pretty sure I jumped there. Game over? What? At least it didn't take me long to get to that point. Let's try it again. Maybe at some point in the stream I'll look up a level select cheat code or something. Unusual difficulty spike there. No, I think about it, in Sonic 2, they didn't give you any rings for the boss fights either. On the Game Gear, that is. I did not like the first level of Sonic, the Game Gear version of Sonic 2 at all. I get up there. Okay. It's an interesting, sort of, retro bit, 8-bit, 16, whatever. It was an interesting treatment to the to the credits of Sonic, of the Sonic movie. That definitely looks like they could have made a full-featured game out of something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that was my favorite part of the movie. I can't tell. Wind Waker and Skyward Sword? Yeah, I've played a little bit of Skyward Sword and a little bit more of Wind Waker. Those are definitely games I would like to give a try at more legitimately in the future. I actually have Wind Waker HD on the Wii U, as well as Twilight Princess HD. I don't think they ever did an HD release of Skyward Sword, though. I think that's a bit too reliant on the motion controls in order to really work. But who knows? Maybe it could. Okay, the orange ones make me jump higher. Trying to get that continue that I know is up there. Okay, this is, I'm stuck in that. There we go. I got it, I think. Cool. I spent a decent amount of time playing Wind Waker on the Dolphin emulator, and I think I got stuck at one point. I couldn't figure out how to progress. That is a gorgeous looking game to see in HD. And I think thing about the HD remaster of it on the Wii U is that it actually has a slightly different look to it. Slightly more realistic in some aspects. They altered the look in it. They didn't just give it an HD upres. So it may or may not be the best choice for that, for playing that game. But it's, if I actually do give it another shot, that is the way I would do it. I don't know if I have it in me to play 2 of those Zelda games in 1 year. I got a pretty, got some pretty heavy hitters on my backlog list of games I want to get to. Let's take a look here. I think I want to try Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox 360. Give that game a play. I've had that for a little over a year now. This does support the Xbox One X. Who knows, I might even get through Red Dead Redemption 2 by the time the 3rd one of those games comes out, or technically the 4th. Anywho, I still have God of War for the PS4, as well as, what was the other one? Ninja Gaiden Black. Did I go up here? Ah, there we go. I got a decent list of backlog games in addition to the new stuff I want to get. Ori, Doom. I'm going to play through all of the Master Chief Collection in a daily long play stream at some point this year before Halo Infinite comes out. In the meantime, I will be doing some 4K HDR uploads of each of the games in that collection. 1 game per week on Fridays. It's possible there's a bit of an echo. There's a good chance it's a bit of an echo on my part. It's possible that the mic is either too sensitive, or that the oh crap, I have another one of these to contend with, or that the TV is too loud, or maybe the mic is just too close. But it's definitely something wrong with my setup, not the Genesis. Ooh, what's okay, I guess I have to go at this from below. There we go. Oh, that's the point of these ooh. Okay, this is... At least I can say I got a continue and an extra life. Let's see here. Alright, here's Robotnik again. I have to do some digging around with this. I'm going to have a good amount of spare time tomorrow. I'll see if I can hunt down what exactly is the problem with that. I mean, alternatively, I can find the remote and turn down the... I can turn down the audio in here. Let me know if that makes a difference. And the audio coming out of the TV, I mean. Alright. Yeah, I debated whether I was going to do the Master Chief Collection or Zelda. I decided to do Zelda because, I don't know. I think I can do 4 hits on this guy safely. Well, yeah, I played through the Master Chief Collection when I first got it, shortly after I first got it. Got it when it came out, and I played through it in early 2015. They've since updated it to support the Xbox One X. Features, so it's in 4K, HDR, all that jazz. It's a good collection. Unfortunately, whether I'm recording footage or streaming it, I'm gonna have to keep in mind not to go anywhere near the, what do you call it, the the special feature panels that are hidden in various different environments in the game, as what they do is they take you out of the game itself and into the Halo Channel app, or whatever it's called. And what that does is it activates some severe DRM that makes it so I have to do a full hard reset on the console if I want to capture any footage from it. I made the mistake of doing that while trying to capture footage from that game, and yeah, guess what? It didn't work. So, I've got to keep that in mind. That escalated quickly. Yeah, that pretty much confirmed that the problem was the speakers were a little bit too loud. The audio from this game is also a bit harsher than what I'm used to playing. It's got that, hard 80s sounds. Hard 80s sound, I guess. Well, one good thing about getting a game over is I can, make another attempt at this here Chaos Emerald. Maybe. Okay, down there is death. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get down there. Ooh, crap. That's right, when you're using a Genesis to play Master System games, the A button does nothing. That's a lot of slowdown there. I know I didn't miss it because it's right near the end of the level. Oh, crap. I should get that, shouldn't I? Whoa, that's really bad slowdown there. It's gotta be bad if I'm complaining about it. I wonder if this shield I have has anything to do with it. Okay, there's the Chaos Emerald. And unfortunately, to the right, not much farther than that, is the end of the level. So, I don't really know how to get there. There's not really a... I think there's still a 10-minute time limit. Unless it's 5 minutes in the Game Gear games, I'm not sure. Okay, that wasn't the answer. Yeah, I have no idea how to get that. Yeah, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna do a Master Chief playthrough, but definitely post some uploaded footage of it starting this week. I think a playthrough will have to wait until Zelda, Doom, and Ori are done. And I might do that as the next game. I'm not sure. Hey, guess what? That free life is gone. Alright, okay. So maybe what I need to do is I need to ride one of those things down and then jump from it. Ah, crap. Oh, that's exactly what I needed to do. Good job, me. Not really, because I should have figured that out much sooner. Oh well. I got it. It's the same color. Oh dear. I guess if you ever wondered what a Sonic game would have looked like on the NES, this is as close of I guess it's as close of an example as that actually exists. It isn't just some bootleg thing. Not that there's anything wrong with bootleg things, but actually that probably totally is, but... Oh, what? Okay, that... Just about to ask a question, is that thing going to crush me to death when it falls? Thankfully it didn't. Oh, the forced scrolling level. Here I go, hitting A again. Let's see here, what else has been going on with me. I finally got my N64 back, the RGB mod, with an RGB mod installed on it. So I intend to feature that in a relatively... I intend to feature that in a soonish manner on Retro Monday. I just need to get a few things like a better RGB SCART cable, because the old SNES one I was using kind of sucks, and some games like Mario 64 and Zelda Ocarina of Time, and maybe even a better controller, because this weird but cool looking controller I've been using doesn't feel all that great. It's kind of like they were going for a regular controller shape, but they couldn't nail the shape part of it down, so it ends up being weird. Unfortunately, I can't pause the game. Trying to pause the game will make it crash. I am using a flash card to play this, but don't tell anyone I said that. I wish I had this game on a physical cart with a power base converter. Well, yeah, I picked up the N64 on yesterday. Tested it, works great. Although the graphics on the one game I do have, Perfect Dark, they don't seem to benefit all that much from the RGB process. Oh, and that's... I can let it sit here for a moment. I got the Super Pad 64. I got it for $10 because I paid like $13 for the system at a Salvation Army store. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like this. Yeah. Having the analog stick and the D-pad on the same side, it kind of seems like it'd be close to a regular controller, but it's not quite. So I think I'm going to either have to go down and get a regular N64 controller, or maybe one of those recent ones that were made to be more normal feeling for people used to controllers that weren't designed by crazy people. Sonic is tapping impatiently for me to continue on, so I don't want to anger Sonic. I've seen what he can do when he's angry. He'll blow out the whole power grid. Okay. So what's the strategy for this guy? Because dying isn't working. So let's try something else. Maybe I should check to see if there's like some ring. Ooh. Well, it doesn't help me with my ring problem, but I'll take it. Hit him once and then... Remember, I don't have any rings here. I still have to hit him 8 times. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to their video about first-party controllers, Part 2. I want to see... I would very much like to hear their opinion on the Saturn controller, because I've heard a lot of retro game channels, specifically, I guess, GameSack, say that that's their favorite retro controller for retro consoles. It's pretty good. It's like someone took a Genesis controller, a 6-button Genesis controller, and added 2 shoulder buttons to it. Like a Super Nintendo. As a result, I bet it'd be good for both Genesis and Super Nintendo games. Oh. Thinking, what in the world is this? Am I supposed to... But yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of My Life in Gaming. Because of their video on retro gaming on 4K TVs, I was able to make the decision to get the open source scan converter, as well as the Denon receiver that I have everything plugged into, and what do you call it? Yes, those are the only specific recommendations they made, because I already had the TV and the capture card that they featured. Which, no, I got it done by a local guy who bought our RGB board from somewhere and installed it. I believe it's a Voltar board, but I'm not sure. Actually, let me see if I can... Oh, you go, Rumba. There's nothing happening here at the moment, so I can... just have this going for... Let me, I don't know, but I think it's that board anyway. It does have the D-blur on it, which is the thing I wanted. And yes, I specifically wanted RGB as opposed to HDMI, for the simple reason that all my HDMI ports on this receiver are filled. And I still, even with this N64 plugged in, have 3 empty RGB inputs I can use. So yeah. Yes, I am trying to get that free life. Oh. Yes, down there is not death. But down there is. Oh dear. A significant amount of knockback in this game. I guess Sonic games have that anyway, but still. I gotta hit it at the right angle or something. Ah, caramba. I'm just not doing well today, I guess. This Super Mario Brothers 2 style falling log sequence. Maybe. Except it's a little bit easier, which is good. Come to think of it, having water that you die when you fall into like that is more of a Mario trope than a Sonic trope. I think in order to make this game interesting on the Master System, I think they basically just borrowed a bunch of Mario ideas. Because they knew they couldn't make him Sonic go as fast as what he does on the Genesis. So they just made a Mario-style platformer. So I'm thinking that maybe people who aren't into Mario-style gaming, they might actually... Maybe people who aren't into Sonic-style 2D platforming, they might find this game more appealing. If they're more used to the way Mario does it. Because this kind of feels like a Mario game. As strange as that sounds. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy for thinking that. I mean, I'm crazy for sure, but... Probably crazy for thinking that. Yeah, in the Genesis, this thing would be rotating. Alright. No sign of any Chaos Emerald here yet. Major epilepsy warning, I feel, is necessary for this level. I did not know that that was a small platform I was making that big jump to. Now I do. Let's try that again, this time with a little less failure. I feel like I've become a little too acquainted with failure over the course of my life, but whatever. Let's see here. Now, part of me wonders if I should go through the trouble of getting my Game Gear modified with an RGB output, so I can play like the handful of Game Gear exclusive games on this stream. I don't think pointing this webcam at the Game Gear screen is going to do anyone any good. And I know that that mod exists. Problem is that that Game Gear is like what's the right word? It's a system that I've had. It's my earliest system, pretty much, that I still possess. Ooh, checkpoint. I got that in '95. And it's the only console that I still have. Everything else got traded in for other things, which later got traded in for other things as well. It wasn't until much later in life that I actually had enough money to afford to buy and keep these consoles. Well, that didn't stop me from trading my launch model Xbox One in when I got the Xbox One X. It's like that. I feel indifferent about that fact at the moment, just like I did when I traded in all the other systems, but it's later that the regret sets in. I can never be like a lot of the popular people on YouTube where they can just point to the shelf and say, you see that Genesis? I got that back in '89 when that system came out. Or that system, I got that on launch day. No. With the exception of my Game Gear and my Xbox One X, all my systems I bought well after they came out, and in many cases I rebought them after trading them in. Like this original Xbox that's broken. I wish I could say that was my original Xbox, but no. I traded that in when they added Panzer Dragon Orta to the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility list. That's the last game I needed it for. It wasn't until years later I realized, oh wait, there are other games for this system I want to try that don't work on a 360. Including one game I spent months looking for, Crazy Taxi 3. Which, when I finally saw a used copy of that game in a store, I decided, you know what? Maybe I should look up whether this is on the backwards compatibility list. Oh crap, it's not. I guess I won't buy it then. I did not get to continue. One second. And I like the way that microphone was leaning like that. I do have this running on the CRT TV next to this, so I can either play this game in a more lag-free manner, or I can just see what this game would look like in RGB on a CRT, on a TV. Tube TV, I mean. Got an entirely vertically oriented level here. Yeah, this is definitely a Mario trope here. I don't recall ever seeing a level like this in any other Sonic game. Am I crazy for thinking this? That this is basically a Mario game skinned like Sonic? When I'm done here, I'm going to look this up on the internet to see if anyone else has had this opinion. I'm not smart enough to come up with an original thought like that on my own. So I'm either completely wrong, or this is something that everyone knows, and I'm the last person to figure it out. Okay, that's... So it's that kind of upward scrolling Contra style, eh? Okay, well then... I don't know how I missed that jump. Or what happened there, I mean. I could use some rings right about now. Can't look up or down. Oh, here's some rings at least. Now, what I need is either a checkpoint or the end of the level. I'll take that. I will not hit that, though. Okay. What? I thought the game was telling me to go in that direction. Apparently not. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright. Yep, that's why I wanted to avoid that spring. Come on. Okay. Well, that was an unusual level. Yeah, the lava lamp is still not lavaing. Oh well. Okay, Robotnik, what do you got in store for me now? I'm more thinking that they did this because they didn't have the horsepower to make this run like a regular Sonic game, so unless they wanted to make a very boring, basic, uninteresting 2D platform, they would just borrow stuff from their competitor. Okay, what's he's gonna drop fire, right? No? Might as well be, but alright. I do have at least one continue, if not two, so I should be able to do this. Almost went off the edge, instead I went right into whatever that thing is. Kinda looks like he's dropping bowling balls. Alright. Whoa, I fell way short on that jump. What? I could have sworn I picked up some continues. The little box that I hit said C-O-N-T. Maybe it didn't count because I didn't get to the end? I don't know. Maybe you have to get to the end of those bonus stages in order for it to count. Alright, well... Try again. Could have sworn that... Oh well. Hey, this is what gaming was like back in the day. You got a game over, you start from the beginning. Maybe you had to continue. But chances are you have to start back from the beginning of the game. There was no... Well, I was about to say there was no saving, but that's not true. Zelda you could save. There's also passwords and... I don't know. Some of the time, when you got a game over, you have to start over from the beginning of the game. Other than that, not much is going on. Just trying to think about what I'm going to be doing in the immediate future as far as these Retro Monday streams go. Looking at my list. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I got recently. It's a copy of a game that I've been trying to get for quite a while now, and actually I bought a copy of it about a year ago, but it didn't work. Astal, A-S-T-A-L, for the Sega Saturn, a 2D platformer. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy whatever you're doing. I'll probably be calling this relatively early today. Well, yeah, that's a game I definitely want to feature in a relatively near future. Can't remember where I first heard about it, but it looked awesome, and I therefore wanted a copy of it. So I got one. And it seems to work. Now the problem is like that game's pretty pricey. I think I spent $30 on it, which is more than what I like spending on retro games. But that was by far the cheapest I've ever seen it on eBay, and that's where I got it from. And it's a loose copy. Came in like some PS2 copy of Madden case. And yeah, it works. I mean, there's a local used game store near me, which is overcharges for everything they have. And they had at one point had a complete in-box copy of this game for like $80. And it looked like it was in perfect shape, but I'm not spending $80 on that game. No. 30 is plenty. Just wondering when a good time frame to feature that game would be. I guess I could do it next Monday. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'm either going to do Astal for the Sega Saturn, or I'll do... I guess I could do Killzone for the PS2. And then I could do Killzone Shadowfall on my Modern Wednesday stream that week. So I like pairing... I like that kind of pairing. I don't know. See, I'll give this one more game over, and then I'll call it a stream. How's that sound? An unusually busy day today. Got all of my chores done, pretty much. For the bonus side, on plus side, I'll have plenty of time to do as little as possible tomorrow. Including stuffing my face full of punchkis. Because punchki day is tomorrow, and even though I'm not Catholic, I still eat punchkis. And I still look forward to that day. This makes me a weirdo, but whatever. Watch my streams, you already know that. Oh yeah, that's right, it's the next world that has, the emerald in the, second stage. So, anyone excited about this year's E3? I am. I'm still hoping Nintendo makes some sort of pro version of their Switch. Even if it's not like, I don't expect like, oh, 4K capabilities out of it, but if it had like, it was like a console-only Switch that came with a Pro controller and had like a little bit better specs so I could get better frame rate out of it or something. That'd be nice. Okay, I got to continue, and I got to the end of the special stage. Yeah, it says continue right there. It says 1 continue. So we'll see. Interested in hearing more about the Series X, which I'll definitely be getting when that comes out. I'm trying to think if I want to do like a streaming event for that. I remember when the PS4 and the Xbox One came out, Giant Bomb did long streams of them playing those respective systems. And the Xbox One got weird. Like, it had, they were watching their own stream on Twitch, and just kept getting more and more Inception-y. It got a little bonkers there. And they did one for the Wii U, and the Switch, and the Vita. Hit it 4 times and then get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was a little close. I'm thinking I might want to do something like that for when I get the Series X. I'm not sure how I would do that. I mean, would I just try to go to a midnight launch of it and then bring it home, start the stream, and do an impromptu unboxing? Do people care about unboxing videos? I've never done one. I don't even like watching them. Do I try to set it up, get all my account information put in first, and then start streaming? Do I wait for the next day and stop pretending like I'm in my 20s anymore and I can stay up that late and do the reasonable, responsible thing? Grab a bunch of Taco Bell and some cans of Ant. What was I thinking? Oh well. I'll think of something. The real problem that I have with that is that, well, that definitely sounds like a fun thing for me to do. I kind of just want to watch Giant Bomb's coverage of it, and they will almost certainly be going on at the same time that I'd want to do my own thing. So what, can I just have their stream going on a TV set up while I'm doing my own stream? And that's not going to be good for anyone. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Chances are it will release on a Tuesday night, so I could do it. But if it releases like on a Friday, I'll be working. Stupid being an adult and having to work and... I'm nowhere near the number of subscribers I need to have this channel sustain me economically. Can't even monetize my videos. They took that away from me when they decided you need to have 1,000 subscribers. No, I think they first changed it to you need to have 10,000 views total, and then they changed it to you need to have 1,000 subscribers. Conveniently, probably around the time that I had 10,000 views on my channel. Oh well. Yay. Isn't it good that I figured that out? Ah, dagnabbit. Didn't realize I was so close to getting another life. I would have... I don't know. I think there's been some sort of mistake. They gave me 2 of the same emeralds. I just want to get to the end with my continue, that's all. I'm not trying to be greedy here. Oh, looks like the lava lamp is about ready to start bubbling. Actually, I think it is. I have no idea why I still do that. Can't even really see it all that well. One of the things I would like to do this year is do a rearrangement of this setup, which is, not coincidentally, also my living room. Maybe I'll replace this couch with a couple of lazy boy, or a couple of reclining chairs. Not sure if I'm inspired by the good folks at My Life and Gaming and their rearrangement, or if I'm just sort of kind of dissatisfied with elements of my setup. Regardless, I think that would be good. And I could do a few other changes as well. I'd like the CRT to be to the right of the big screen. And I'd also like it make it so my consoles are more easily accessible, and that there's less of a... that there's more of a nice, neat, tidy, organized look to my setup, and less of a chaotic mess of wires bundled together with, basically the twisty ties used on bread. Okay, they're not that, but they are the twisty ties used on it to tie up cables when you buy electronics. I mean, it works, but at some point, I would like to make something that looks nice. Unfortunately, when I went to the Salvation Army store recently, I didn't exactly have very many good options for reclining chairs, so I may have to buy new. Which could be hundreds of dollars per. It's not that I can't afford it, I'm just very cheap. I've never bought a chair before. A reclining chair. We'll see. This is one of many potential projects for me to work on over the course of this year. Boss. No, special stage first. We got flippers here. So you need to finish it with 50 rings, finish the level with 50 rings, and you get into the bonus stage. I got the continue. I got a free life. And what's up with Robotnik here? Why is it making it sound like I failed? I have 3 continues. Maybe you're supposed to get a certain number of rings? And I feel like I need to look that up, what the point of that is. Hey look, I have a shield. Maybe that's what I got out of this special stage. Well, it's slow and not very interesting to watch, but this seems to be the best strategy that I've come up with against this boss, so I'll keep with it. The shield is giving me a little bit of security. Although if I fall in the water, it's not going to help me there. That looks like someone took a widescreen image and squished it on that animal releasing thing. Now that picture of Sonic on the bottom left looks like it was drawn in MS Paint, doesn't it? Maybe I should make more of an effort to collect these rings so I can get some extra lives. Maybe I should just be better at this game. How's that sound? By the way, it also would be helpful if I knew where the emerald was. Maybe I should look for that. Yeah, see that dithered pattern, that dithered checkerboarding pattern down there on CRT using composite. You would not see that at all. It would just be sort of blended together. I guess it's one of the upsides about composite video that doesn't get really mentioned all that much, as everyone is more interested in RGB and HDMI and such, is that these games were designed for composite video, and these visuals would blend in more smoothly together with... Hey, look, I think I figured out how to get that thing. Oh well. These checkerboarding patterns would not appear because they would all be sort of smoothed or blurred together. Just sort of an interesting little note about the thing you lose when in pursuit of overall better picture quality is you lose the artist's original intent for the visuals. But it's a price I'm willing to pay, because this just looks so much better. Alright, this jump. Well, not this one, but another jump like this. Really? That's all you're gonna give me? Alright. Leap of faith. Ah, right on a checkpoint. I'll take that. Now remember, this was originally out on the Game Gear. I'd definitely like to see what this game looks like on that, but... I don't know, maybe I should take a look at the local used game store's Game Gear selection. I can get Sonic 2 for like $2 or $3. Now this seems like a Mario Land mechanic. Whoa. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's another game I could feature. It's Mario Land or some of the other Game Boy games. I do have a Super Game Boy, and since I got the RGB modded SNES Junior, I could go back to. I could do some more work with that. Some more retro streaming with that. Okay, I think I need to wait until it's high up in the air. There we go. For some reason I was under the impression I had to wait until it was below the water line, which is not correct. Alright, so do you think the emerald is going to be hidden in the second level here? I have no idea. Didn't find it in the first. Although I guess I wasn't looking as hard as I should have. Anyone in the chat? No, the one guy left, but anyone else in there? No? Probably not? Oh yeah, this level. The problem is that not only is there not that much to explore in this level, but it feels like the consequences for even trying are severe. Alright. Not that there's anything wrong with taking a slower, more methodical approach to this level. It's probably a good thing. Oh man, if I could finish this level with this shield, that'd be awesome. Slow down. Yeah, this does feel a little like a ROM hack, like a Mario game or something. It's not. It's basically the Game Gear version. Game Gear Sonic the Hedgehog running on a Master System. Technically running on a Genesis, but whatever. Ah, crap. Forgot about that. I missed the jump. Excuse me. So much for holding on to that shield. You know, I wonder if continue, assuming that actually works this time. I wonder if a continue will put me back in the same stage, or if it'll send me... What? I think what happened there is I jumped a little bit too high and the screen did not scroll back down. I wonder if it would send me back, it put me on the stage I died at, or if it sent me back to Act 1. Yeah, I guess I can't get those rings in. little janky this level is. Like I said, it's kind of like Contra. Except I'm not killing a friend by jumping faster than he can keep up with. Right. No, I saw no emerald. It must have been in the first stage. The first act, whatever. Alright. Well, the good news is I have plenty of lives and plenty of continues to try to beat this boss again. If only you would give me a single ring. Is there an extra life hidden in every boss level? Oh, there's current that's forcing me to the left. I got it. Without a visual indicator of what's going on, it feels like the game's broken. But no, it's current in the water that's forcing me to the left. That's one hit. Yep. And don't worry, that extra life is no longer there. You can only get it once. Not entirely sure what the strategy, the best way to beat this boss is. I guess it's about making sure you jump at the right time. What killed me there? Seriously, what killed me there? Because it looked like I was several pixels away from either one of those bowling balls. Okay, apparently I need to be more careful than that. Because if I'm too careful, I won't be able to hit him at all. What? Okay, let's try it. Keep trying. Keep trying. I wonder if these boss fights would be too easy if you had rings. Ooh, what? I wonder if that's why they took away the rings and made it as hard as they are. Because, like, when you think about the Genesis Sonic games, the only levels that you don't have any rings for the boss fight are the last levels. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, you don't have any rings for those last boss fights. This is every boss fight in this game. You can't even hit him when he's up there. I feel like I wasn't even close to that ball that time. I'm about to see if crap. I'm about to see if my continues actually worked. And how they work. Wow, I can't seem to even jump right. I want to wait until it, after it releases. What? Okay, so at least it put me back here. I was starting to think that maybe if I only hit him when he's on the left side, that would be the safest way, because... I don't know. This is tougher than what you would expect from the third boss of a Sonic game. For all I know, this is actually a very easy boss. I'm just not good at this game. If you want evidence of that, there you go. Okay, come on. Somehow hit him while he was in the air. Ooh. I screwed there, wasn't I? I would like to beat this boss if I can. I also don't want to spend all night on it. Oops. Dangnammit. That's not helping. Maybe I have to hit him when he's beginning his descent, not at the end of it. Like this. Seem to be having a little more success here. Nope. Not gonna risk it. Nope. Ooh. I started spinning and I don't know why. But yeah, I got a lot further that time. I think I can beat this guy. Let's beat this guy. How's that sound? Nope. Nope. Not gonna risk it. I missed. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Oh. Not quite. Not quite. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Missed it. 7. 8. Got it. Hi, caramba. Sorry about that, folks. If I were better at games for this game... Watch me die. There, nope. That wouldn't have taken so long. But hey, you know what? Hey, a chipmunk. Okay. Well, I guess I don't get to see what the next stage looks like, because the game just sort of crashed on me. Oops. Well, at least it crashed after I beat Robotnik and not before. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it a stream there. I guess thank you so much for watching. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams and my videos, as amateurish as they are. Just as a quick reminder, I do a daily long play stream almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. And for that, I am streaming The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U. I don't know why I'm bothering to hold this stuff up to the camera, but I'm a moron who doesn't know what he's doing. So I'll be doing that tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. I just beat the first dungeon in my second stream today, and the third one, I'll go from there. I do a retro stream on Monday night, like tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a modern stream on Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Or later if I get out of work late. And that's again at Eastern Standard Time. And this Wednesday I'm going to be doing Rayman Legends for the Xbox One. I did Rayman Origins last week on Wednesday. Now I'll finish out the 2D Rayman stuff with Rayman Legends. And I do 4K and or HDR uploads on Friday that usually publish on Saturday. I film and upload them on Friday though. And starting this Friday I'm going to post 4K HDR footage of the Master Chief Collection. I'll post a couple of videos each week going through each of the 6 games in that. Halos 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as Reach and ODST. And then I'll finish it off, however many weeks this takes, with Halo 5 Guardians. And those are all games I'm going to play through at some point this year in advance of Halo Infinite coming out. I want to get nice and good and ready for that game. Yeah, it just about does it. Sometimes I do other streams if I have time. Lately I haven't been doing that. Well, yeah, I guess that's it for a moment. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for Zelda Twilight Princess Wii U HD. Fun. And until then, take it easy.